So, talking about Captain America, Star Spangled Avenger today. Yesterday, there was a hashtag trending entitled Give Captain America a Boyfriend. And that's exactly how it sounds. Some people are trying to get Marvel Studios to make the Captain America from the movies, gay, bisexual. And this hashtag was received as well as you think it would. People just absolutely hated the idea of Captain America being a homosexual. And some people weren't for it. They're saying, hey, this is the 21st century. Let's make him, LGBT. Well, today in the comic books, Captain America did come out as a Nazi. Yes. Well, technically a Hydra agent. The idea that Captain America has always been a double agent for 75 years. He's always been working for the enemy. Hydra, of course, are some of his longest foes, and they're basically Nazis. So basically, they're saying Captain America was a Nazi this whole time. Yeah, it's a fictional character, and when new writers come in, they make changes. They want to spice things up, mix it up, be edgy and whatnot. And these new writers decided, hey, you know what? We can be a great twist. Everything you knew about Captain America was a complete lie. Yeah, I guess you can feel how happy I am with this latest recon. That's a comic book term where they take something that was established history and they change it. That happens in comic books all the time, and most of the time it is just it's just a pain in the ass. Yeah, most comic book fans are not fans of recon because it kind of shows disrespect I think, for people who've been loyal readers for years. It's like, oh, guess what? This thing that you held sacred, it's completely changed. And it's like, now, as far as Captain America coming out gay in the movies, I kind of have a different opinion on that. Whereas this Hydra bullshit that they're pulling in the comic books now just seems forced, and it's a gimmick, and it's not going to last. With Captain America being a gay, I think there's some weight to that. Like, they could do it in the movies, and it kind of makes sense. Now, hear me out. If you look at the Captain America movies, the ones that were just him, not the Avengers movies, because that's all about the team and whatnot. I think there's some like lines and whatnot that could suggest that he's gay, especially in the first one. The first one, he's talking to Agent Carter, and he's talking about how he's never been with a girl. He's always been awkward around them, and he does try to make the moves of Agent Carter, but it's the 1940s. The whole idea of men being in love with men was probably kind of taboo and foreign, so he naturally just, think that he had to go hit on a woman. Alright, so there's that, and then of course he's always trying to find Bucky. He tries to find him in the first one, when, Bucky's been captured by the Nazis. Then the second one, when Bucky comes back, it's all about finding Bucky. And, in that second one, here's some more of, Cap just not being awkward around women. There's this whole routine where, Black Widow's trying to hook Captain America up, and he's just not having it. It's like, what about, Becky with the good hair in accounting? And Cap's like, I don't know. And, Agent Carter, the, Sharon, the younger one, I guess you could say she was, after him, and he didn't seem that interested in her in the second one. It's like, oh, yeah, you're a double agent. You're spying on me. You're dead to me. Oh, and then Captain America Civil... Actually, let me back that up. I forgot. Probably the biggest clue would be in, Captain America Winter Soldier is him with Black Widow. There's at one point they go to a mall to get some kind of computer information, and they realize that means that Evil Shield is going to find them. So they send Crossbows, whatever his name was, Brock Rummagage, after them. And, Black Widow's like, oh, you know what? We should kiss. Captain America's like, why? She goes, public displays of affection make people nauseous, or something like that. Like, the bad guys would look away, and they saw the two of them making out, which is just a standard thing in movies. It's like two people were breaking into some installation, the guards are coming, and they start making out, because that's a normal thing that people do. They just make out, in top secret installations and whatnot. So anyway, the two of them are making out, and Cap had said, yeah, it kind of makes me nauseous, public displays of affection, and he doesn't seem to have any interest in Black Widow. It's played by Scarlett Johansson. None whatsoever. It made him feel awkward. And then, of course, in Captain America Civil War, once again, it's all about finding Bucky. Now, I also know that one that they're talking about the big kiss between him and Agent Carter, younger, Shannon. But part of me thinks, was Captain America really into that, or did he just do it because he thought he had to do it? Because he's got Shannon Carter, she's working with them, and she's putting her ass on the line. She could get in trouble. Cap kind of wants to motivate her, reward her, and he knows she's into him, so basically he makes out with her. So yeah, I think with Captain America in the movies, just the movies, Captain America, you could make the argument that he's probably gay, and if they turned him gay, he came out, it would make some sense. But this whole Hydra thing in the comics is just bullshit. It's just like, everyone knows it's a fucking gimmick. And I could care less. I haven't collected comic books in a while, but still, it's like, that's comic books for you. One thing that I think they should bring back, though, is Capwolf. Let's just turn Captain America into a werewolf again. He's done it twice now. Third time's the charm, just turn Captain America into a werewolf. That was cool. Let's just do that. The movies want people to, I want him to be gay. The comic books, we don't want him to be a fucking Nazi. Let's just turn him into a werewolf. I think everyone would think, yeah, that's awesome. And put him on a motorcycle. Captain America, or Captain Wolf America on a motorcycle.